And our coverage of MSU's Final Four run continues now. We take you back out live to Washington, D.C., where 13 on Your Side sports director Jamal Spencer is at after the Spartans beat the Blue Devils. And Jamal, what an exciting and historic night for Michigan State against a team they haven't really had a lot of luck against.
Man, that's saying a lot, Amr. Tom Izzo just 1-11 going into this game against Duke and head coach Coach K. However, in this contest, Michigan State looked all the role of Goliath, not David, against 1 seed Duke. Point guard Cassius Winston had 20 points and 10 assists. Sophomore Xavier Tillman matching his career high with 19 points. However, nobody stepped up as big as Kenny Goins, the senior, with the game-winning shot to help send Michigan State back to the Final Four.
It did take courage to take that thing, you know. I give him credit. It was a catch and shoot. Cassius put it right there. Kind of a neat, you know, being a former walk-on myself, I was deep down cheering for him.
Oh, it feels great. You know, to do it with this group is special, and you know, to help Coach Izzo get another one feels even better. You know, I love Coach Izzo. I'd do anything for him. I know he'd do anything for me, and that's what makes this place so special. We love each other. We're brothers, and we're going to the Final Four.
Last year in Detroit, you were in tears in that locker room. You know, you were saying you wanted to do it for the seniors, and it was as down as I'd ever seen you. Coming on the floor right now as you're cutting down the nets, how do you compare how you feel now to last year?
It's unreal. It's really a blessing in disguise, you know. After my freshman year, I was so low, you know, by losing and getting upset like that. In the summertime, I just had that in my head the whole summer, working on my body, working on my game, working on my shot. I was just so, you know, possessed to want to come back to the tournament and make a mark. And as you can see, we did it.
I was preparing my mind to get fouled and knock down some free throws, like, you know what I'm saying, put us up 3. And I broke away, and I was like, oh, nobody's touching me. I'm really about to dribble it out. It was crazy. You know, I think we battle tested this year. I think we've been in a couple games where it comes down to those last seconds, you know, game-winning plays, and, you know, we execute them today.
You know, it's another thing like we have in our wallets. You know, 2 hours of work, 40 minutes of play, lifetime of memories, and that's why they're all special to me. You know, this one was special because we have been through a lot. We haven't been there in a while. It was McQuaid's turn. You know, he didn't want to be you know, in that group with the seniors that didn't make it, and it was Duke.
Michigan State will now head to Minneapolis. They will face Texas Tech in the Final Four on Saturday. This is the 10th trip ever for the Spartans to the Final Four. For the last time in Washington, D.C., I'm Jamal Spencer, 13 on Your Side Sports.